Welcome, adventurers! Today we're diving into the world of rambutan, a tropical fruit that looks wild on the outside but is sweet and juicy inside. It's a spiky red ball, almost like a tiny alien, but don't be fooled, inside is a delicious treat. Rambutan grows in warm, sunny places, often alongside its cousins, lychee and longan. This fruit is not just tasty, but also a showcase of nature's creativity. We'll explore what makes rambutan special, from its unique look to its health benefits. By the end, you'll know how to pick, open, and enjoy this tropical gem. Let's start our rambutan adventure. Rambutan is about the size of a golf ball, covered in soft, hair-like spines, hence its name, which means hairy in Malay. The skin is usually bright red, sometimes yellow or orange, and inside is a translucent, juicy white fruit. The taste? Sweet, slightly tart, and floral, like a grape with a tropical twist. It's creamier than lychee and refreshingly unique. Inside the flesh is a single inedible seed, so just eat the juicy part around it. The texture is smooth and chewy, almost like firm jelly. Rambutan is a feast for the senses, from its wild look to its delicious flavor. No wonder it's a favorite in tropical countries. Rambutans flourish in the steamy, sun-drenched climates of Southeast Asia, where the air is thick with humidity and the soil is rich and fertile. Their story begins in Malaysia and Indonesia, where these unique fruits have grown wild for centuries, dotting the landscape of rainforests and rural villages alike. In these regions, rambutan trees are not just cultivated in carefully tended orchards, they also thrive in the wild, forming a natural part of the ecosystem. The sight of rambutan trees heavy with fruit is a familiar one, and for many local families, harvesting rambutans is a seasonal tradition that brings communities together. Over time, the rambutan's popularity has spread far beyond its native home. Today, you'll find rambutan trees flourishing in Thailand, Vietnam, the Philippines, and Sri Lanka, where the climate is just right for their growth. But the rambutan's journey doesn't stop there. Adventurous farmers have introduced this tropical gem to new continents, and now rambutan orchards can be found in parts of Central America, Australia, and even Africa. Each region brings its own unique touch to the cultivation of rambutan, adapting growing techniques to local conditions and sharing the fruit's sweet, juicy flavor with new communities. The rambutan tree, known scientifically as Nephelium lapiceum, is a true marvel of the tropics. This evergreen giant can soar up to 25 meters tall, its branches spreading wide to catch the sunlight. With its dense, glossy leaves and clusters of spiky red fruit, the rambutan tree is both beautiful and bountiful, providing shade and sustenance in equal measure. To thrive, rambutan trees need more than just warmth. They crave deep, well-drained soil and an abundance of rainfall. The monsoon rains of Southeast Asia create the perfect environment, nourishing the roots and helping the trees produce their famously juicy fruit. In these conditions, rambutan trees can yield generous harvests year after year, their fruit ripening in the humid air. Eating rambutan is more than just enjoying a sweet treat. It's a way to connect with a global story. From the dense rainforests of Asia to bustling markets around the world, rambutan has become a symbol of tropical abundance and cultural exchange. Whether picked fresh from a tree or purchased at a market thousands of miles away, each rambutan carries with it the legacy of its homeland. While you might spot rambutans in specialty stores or high-end supermarkets in cities far from the equator, their true heart remains in the tropics. There, under the hot sun and frequent rains, rambutan trees continue to flourish, producing fruit that is as vibrant and flavorful as the lands they come from. The rambutan's journey from a cherished local delicacy to a global favorite is a testament to nature's incredible diversity and humanity's shared love for delicious, exotic flavors. Each step in its journey, from the hands of farmers to the tables of families around the world, reflects a story of connection, adaptation, and discovery. So the next time you bite into a rambutan, remember, you're tasting a piece of the tropics, a fruit that has traveled across continents and cultures to bring a burst of sunshine to your day. The journey of the rambutan begins quietly, high up in the leafy branches of its tropical tree. Here, clusters of tiny greenish-white flowers bloom in abundance, forming what are known as panicles. Each delicate flower is a promise of the fruit to come, and together they create a breathtaking display that signals the start of a new season. The air is filled with a subtle, sweet fragrance, inviting the attention of nature's most important helpers. Bees and butterflies are drawn to these blossoms, fluttering from flower to flower in search of nectar. As they move, they carry pollen on their bodies, unwittingly playing a crucial role in the rambutan's life cycle. This pollination is a perfect example of teamwork in nature, where each creature, no matter how small, contributes to the creation of something extraordinary. Without these pollinators, the rambutan's journey would end before it truly begins. Once pollinated, the flowers begin to transform. Tiny green fruits start to emerge, barely noticeable at first. Over the next several weeks, these young rambutans slowly grow, their shapes becoming more defined. The fruit's signature hairy spines, soft and pliable at this stage, begin to appear, giving the rambutan its unique and whimsical look. This is a time of steady growth, as the fruit draws nourishment from the tree and sunlight. Over a period of 15 to 18 weeks, the rambutan undergoes a dramatic transformation. The once green fruit gradually shifts in color, first turning yellow, then orange, and finally reaching a brilliant, eye-catching red. This slow ripening process is a marvel to witness, as each stage brings new vibrancy to the orchard. The changing colors are not just beautiful, they're a signal to animals and people alike that the fruit is nearing perfection. When the rambutan's skin glows a deep, luscious red, it's a sign that the fruit is ready to be enjoyed. Inside, the flesh is sweet, juicy, and bursting with tropical flavor, a true delight for anyone lucky enough to taste it. The contrast between the spiky exterior and the soft, translucent interior is one of nature's little surprises, making the rambutan a favorite treat in many parts of the world. A single rambutan tree can be incredibly productive, yielding thousands of fruits in just one season. The branches become heavy with colorful clusters, each one a testament to the tree's vitality and the success of the pollinator's work. Walking beneath a rambutan tree at harvest time is a feast for the senses, with the sight, scent, and anticipation of the fruit all around. The transformation from a simple flower to a spiky, jewel-like fruit is a slow and beautiful process. It's a journey that unfolds over months, requiring patience and care from both nature and the farmers who tend the trees. Each stage is a reminder of the intricate connections that sustain life in the orchard. To ensure a successful harvest, many farmers keep beehives near their rambutan orchards. The bees not only help pollinate the flowers, but also support the health of the entire ecosystem. By working in harmony with nature, farmers can encourage bigger yields and healthier trees, making the rambutan's journey possible year after year. The result of all this effort and cooperation is a tree covered in vibrant, ready-to-harvest rambutans. Each fruit is a small miracle, the product of months of growth, care, and natural wonder. The rambutan's journey, from flower to fruit, is a stunning example of nature's artistry, an ongoing cycle that brings beauty, nourishment, and joy to people and wildlife alike. Rambutan trees can grow from seeds, but that takes years, so farmers use grafting to speed things up. Grafting combines a branch from a mature tree with a young root system, producing fruit in just 2-3 years. Once mature, the tree follows a yearly cycle: new leaves, flowers, and then fruit, usually after the rainy season. Pruning after harvest keeps the tree healthy and productive. With good care, a rambutan tree can live and bear fruit for over 30 years. Each season, the tree rests, then bursts back to life with new growth. Farmers' careful techniques ensure the best, juiciest rambutans. It's a cycle of patience, science, and nature working together. Rambutan isn't just tasty, it's packed with vitamin C, fiber, and minerals like copper and iron. Just a handful gives you a big boost of vitamin C, helping your immune system and keeping you healthy. The fiber aids digestion and helps you feel full, while copper and iron support strong blood and bones. Rambutan is mostly water, making it a hydrating snack. Its natural sweetness satisfies cravings without added sugar. Every bite is a delicious way to fuel your body. When rambutans turn a vibrant, eye-catching red, it signals the start of one of the most exciting times on the farm: harvest season. These tropical fruits, with their spiky, colorful skins, are now at their sweetest and juiciest, ready to be picked and enjoyed. The transformation from green to red is a sign that the fruit has reached its peak flavor, and farmers keep a close watch, waiting for just the right moment to begin harvesting. Harvesting rambutans is a careful process. Farmers use long poles fitted with special cutters and baskets to reach the highest branches, where the ripest clusters often grow. With steady hands, they gently snip the fruit from the tree, making sure not to damage the delicate skin or the branches. This method allows them to collect large bunches at once, while keeping the fruit in perfect condition. For the clusters that grow lower down, farmers switch to hand tools, carefully clipping each bunch and always leaving a short piece of branch attached. This small detail helps the rambutan stay fresh longer, preserving its flavor and texture until it reaches your table. The process requires patience and a gentle touch, as the fruit can bruise easily. Not every rambutan is picked at once. Farmers are selective, choosing only the clusters that are a deep, rich red and have firm, healthy spines. These are the signs of perfect ripeness. By picking only the best, they ensure that every fruit is bursting with sweetness and ready to eat. This careful selection is what makes rambutans so special. Once harvested, the rambutans are handled with the utmost care. Workers gently place them into baskets or crates, making sure not to pile them too high or press them together. Any bruising can shorten the fruit's shelf life, so every step is done with attention and respect for the fruit. After picking, the rambutans are quickly sorted by size and quality, then packed for transport. Harvesting rambutans is truly a team effort. It takes a group of skilled and experienced workers to move through the orchard efficiently, each person playing a vital role. Some climb ladders, others manage the baskets, and everyone works together to gather the fruit at its best. The teamwork and coordination are impressive, and it's clear that experience makes all the difference. Time is of the essence once the rambutans are picked. The freshly harvested fruit is quickly loaded onto trucks and transported to local markets or packing facilities. The goal is to get the rambutans from the tree to your table as fast as possible, so you can enjoy them at their juiciest and most flavorful. This rapid journey helps preserve the fruit's natural sweetness and crisp texture. Every rambutan you see in the market is the result of countless hours of skilled, careful work. From the hands that pick them to the hands that sort and pack them, each step is done with pride and dedication. The farmers know that their attention to detail makes all the difference in the final product. So, the next time you bite into a juicy rambutan, remember the journey it took, from the sun-drenched orchards, through the careful hands of farmers, all the way to your table. It's a true labor of love, and every fruit tells a story of patience, teamwork, and passion for growing something wonderful. Ready to eat rambutan? Just press your thumbs into the middle and pull the skin apart. It pops open easily. Or use a knife to cut around the middle, then pop off the top. Eat the juicy flesh around the seed, fresh and simple. Rambutan is perfect as a snack, in fruit salads, or chilled for extra refreshment. Add it to yogurt, ice cream, or smoothies for a tropical twist. In Southeast Asia, it's even used in curries or made into salsa for savory dishes. Don't be afraid to experiment. Rambutan brings a burst of flavor to any meal. It's a fun, versatile fruit for every occasion. Our rambutan adventure is almost over, but your journey can begin. Now you know its secrets, from wild looks to sweet taste, from tropical origins to health benefits. Next time you see these spiky red fruits, you'll know exactly what to do. Try them fresh, in salads, or blended into smoothies. Share the experience with friends and family. Rambutan is more than a fruit. It's a taste of adventure and discovery. Be bold, give rambutan a try, and enjoy a little tropical magic. Happy exploring and happy eating.